Hello friends, it's Isabel here from Blue Sapphire, trying something a bit different today. Thought I'd record a video from this angle rather than a top-down video, so I'm going to see how that goes. So I've just spent a bit of time sorting out my decks. My collection has grown quite rapidly over the last couple of months, and although exciting, it has meant that my little storage basket that I was keeping my decks in has now got on the full side. So I've just been sorting them out, found another basket to put some stuff in, and have expanded into two, which is exciting, but also at the same time I suspect when my husband realises he will be a little bit puzzled at the amount of stuff that I've now got. There is a basket of books as well, but I haven't had much time to read those. We're going away in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to have to decide which decks to take with me and which I think will, which books and what I think I'm going to do while I'm away. But I'm hoping to get some quiet time, maybe on the beach or on our campsite because we're camping, to have a look at some decks. One of the reasons I needed to sort them out is because I've had a little bit of an influx. So I had backed a Kickstarter and put a pre-order in, and both of those have come in this week. And also last week I succumbed to a gorgeous deck called the Trinity Tarot, which I've already done a walkthrough of on the channel. But this week I've had some other decks come in and basically haven't got anywhere to put them. So I thought before I open them, I'd sort them out. I've had a really busy week with work, mad at home, so they're still sat in their boxes waiting to be undone. So I thought what I'd do is I'd unbox them here with you, and then I will do some flip throughs, maybe some thoughts on my initial first impressions on them. I'm supposed to be working through the inner gems. I started a journal while we were away at the weekend, to kind of put down my initial thoughts, and I think I got as far as the title page, and that was about all I had time for. So yeah, we shall see. But my parcel, so just to say, I apologise if I'm not looking at the right place on the camera, or I hope the focusing will work, but as I say, I've not done it this way around before. So here we have some parcels, some boxes. So I've got my Inner Gems, which if you haven't already seen the walkthrough or not seen it before, is this gorgeous little deck. Here came last week, and I have done a walkthrough, but I'm hoping to do some journaling on these cards. I think I absolutely love, look at this. If you haven't seen the walkthrough, here's the High Priestess. Oh dear, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful moons. Yeah, so this is the Inner Gems, which I'm really glad I bought. This was Kickstarter by Ari Weisner, or he was Matt Weisner, but he's now known as Ari. He has an Instagram account, and he's in the UK, which is why I was keen. Ari did, produced the Trinity Tarot deck. So the Trinity Tarot is a small deck, a tiny little deck, and I've been looking at this one, and then he's just brought out a new deck, and it's called the Transient Light Tarot. And so I backed it on Kickstarter, and on Kickstarter he was doing an offer where you could get a new edition of the Trinity, so he'd updated some of the cards with the Transient Light. So that's what I've got here. I'm so excited. My Kickstarter arrival, so this is really exciting, and it's so beautifully packaged. I know that he has worked hard to make sure that the production was very environmentally friendly, that it was like eco kind of packaging and everything, so it's beautifully wrapped. The Trinity's got gorgeous, I don't know if you can see, in each corner. He's done all these himself as well. I know that he has basically spent days wrapping and packing these on his own. And I think to me that makes it more special. So I've got these to open. I succumbed to Anatorian's Oracle of Echoes pre-order. And so that's what's in here, the second edition of that. I wasn't in the society or in the community really for the first edition. So this arrived a few days ago from America, and I'm gonna keep following her because I'm really keen to see. Sorry, this is noisy. Hang on. I'm really keen to see what the Tarot of Echoes is going to be like. This is my Oracle of Echoes. I will do a walkthrough where I perhaps pull out some of the cards that's getting this Oracle out while I'm here, but I'll unwrap and do a walkthrough of the Transient Light and the Trinity. Ooh, look. Oh, that's what a gorgeous, look at that. Can you see? Beautiful. So that's the title card. See, I said I wasn't going to flip through. Aren't I useless? How gorgeous is that? That's really beautiful. These cards are lovely. They seem to have got slightly warped in the box. I think it's some darn tuck boxes that, oh, look at the state of that, look. Duh. Oh well, never mind. Oh, I really love the backs as well, aren't they beautiful? Really pretty. That's really lovely. So yeah, so look at these cards. What I liked about this was that I've been looking recently, there's quite a lot of, I noticed a lot of Oracle and other decks where it's kind of affirmation style, or I liked the fact that these had words which could really be emotive but actually maybe think. So for example, like this one about being trapped. So at the bottom it says trapped. And I adore cards like this as well, where you've just got the simple word, you've got no borders. I'm a real borderless person. I much prefer cards without borders, and I prefer cards where the titles are kind of integrated into them rather than the camera's, sorry, the camera's just struggling with focus there. Where they're integrated rather than a separate title. And I digress. Transformation. See, I said I wasn't going to do a flip through. I think I might do, actually. I think I might do, and I might do a little bit of a what the cards say to me as I flip through them. Oh, look at the bird. See, I'm doing it already. Right, I'm going to do, no, there we go, time to soar. I'm going to do a flip through. I'm going to have a look as well, because she, if I'm right, there's a PDF online of the kind of the meanings. I'm going to have to unwarp that somehow though. But I will do a flip through of this, a walkthrough. So I'm going to do separate walkthrough videos and I'll do an unboxing and walkthrough of the others as well. But I just thought I'd come on for a ramble really and say hello. Okay, so I've got my Oracle of Echoes. I will possibly do a walkthrough of this as a separate video, and my Transient Light and my Trinity. And then I've got a few other decks that I know are coming in at some point. So I back to Lenormand. I have a book on the Lenormand. I've got a notebook ready to roll. I've got a couple of Lenormand decks, but I haven't learnt yet. That's on my to-do list. I've got one I backed coming in, and I've got another couple that I've been waiting for a while actually, that I backed ages ago, but because of COVID they've had delays. But actually I'm not fussed because I've got enough to be going on with, and I've not really got time at the moment to look at the ones I have got, which really annoys me. And it's been stressing me out quite a bit. Does anyone ever get that overwhelm where you've kind of brought too many in at once, or life's too busy? I'm very jealous of people who have a lot more time than I do, and peace and quiet. We don't have a massive house. I've got 2 kids and my husband, and we've just got a fairly standard house. I don't have much space that's sacred to me, so I don't have a room. All my tarot stuff kind of moves with me where I go. I'm working in the middle of the house at the moment, so yeah, could do with some space, but hey, I'm very lucky because I have a very lovely husband and two very fabulous kids, so I'm very lucky that way. But it means I don't get much time and space. Anyway, I'm rambling as usual. I just felt like a ramble to you guys as I open these. I will do a flip through, a face down flip through, I think, actually, an unboxing of these when I get 5 minutes, hopefully at some point. But in the meantime, at some point I'm going to integrate this channel with I've got my original channel, which I tend to use to go on other people's lives, and this is my kind of walkthrough channel. So I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to integrate the two, but anyway. Right, I better go. Kids will be home in a minute, and this won't go down well if they find all this set up. Take care of yourself, guys, and do have a look when I get through to doing the flip throughs. In the meantime,